Welcome back everybody to Budget Racers. This is part 10? 9 or 10, I think so. And Steven and I have gone ahead and ordered an eBay turbo kit, and as of course this is Budget Racers, that makes sense. We've gotten a lot of criticism from it, but it doesn't really matter because this is a budget car. Steven just dropped his first bolt for the first time in a couple months, so we're starting off right. So what we're doing now is the box with all the turbo bits and pieces won't actually be here till tomorrow. So we're going to get ready and remove the bumper to try and mount the intercooler to it when we get it. And also we of course have to take off the headers that we installed previously and put the new turbo headers on. So we have a pretty good video coming. So one of the most important questions that we're trying to figure out still that we really don't have an answer for is how we're going to route the turbo piping through the, from and to the intercooler. So we're suspecting that we'll probably have to get rid of the battery, put that in the back, which will be a pain in the ass, obviously. And so we'll try to figure out something else to do that, but there's so much stuff here that I'm not quite sure how else we'll do that. And then the other thing is that there would be a clear line from the turbo manifold down to the intercooler, but all the AC stuff is in the way. So we kind of have to figure that out as we move along.
Tight?
What?
Well, it's just like stripped.
Doesn't look stripped. You must have stripped it.
Peace.
Well, we got the bumper off in preparation for that intercooler, but it looks terrible. I also forgot to mention the venue is different because I actually moved out of my mom's house and we're back at Steven's mom's house to the new Budget Racers HQ. We're gonna keep that bumper. We're putting that thing back on.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe.
It looks terrible.
They're not fit.
Whatever this plastic thing is, we're getting rid of it because that's where the intercooler needs to go. It's gonna free up so much space. Look at that. Look at that extra space. I'm not even sure what it is. It doesn't look very structural. I think it was just to hold on the bumper. So hopefully we don't need it. I think we will though. But we'll find out.
Cut it here and here.
Just cut it?
Yeah.
In case?
Yeah.
Alright.
It still has mounting points over here.
Oh, right. And little mounting points. Okay. We'll see how it goes. So for a second time... like the old times. For a second time we got the headers off. And we're working on...
It's a little too easy. It's way too easy.
Yeah, things are going smoothly, which is strange. But I think we're gonna have a bitch of a time installing that intercooler. So we'll probably pay for the time we saved tomorrow. So we will see how that goes. But I'm extremely excited. Just can you guys imagine when there's a turbo sitting right there? We took a little break, went to McDonald's, got some sweet tea, and I got an ice cream cone. But we've decided that we're gonna get rid of the what do you call it? What is this thing called?
Windshield wiper fluid.
Windshield wiper fluid motor thing. It sprays on your windshield, This is, of course, a race car. So we're going to get rid of that. And we're suspecting that we're going to be able to, see if I can get some light in there. Right where this tube goes down in, where that like gaping hole, we're going to get rid of that pump again, or whatever, this reservoir. And then we should be able to run the piping for the intercooler straight through that, down through here. And then we're suspecting that we'll be able to mount the intercooler like right here, and right there, and over there. So this should be working perfectly. The only other question is, where does the cool air make it into the intake? We're suspecting, again, the old air box, if I can get the light right. That hole right there, pipe will come straight through it, and we'll be good to go. Cross your fingers. We got gifts, many things. There's an empty box. This one's empty. Nothing in there. What else do we have? Something that's giant as shit. Looks really heavy. So we got our first gift, an intercooler that appears to be not the same size as what we paid for in the listing, but there's many more toys in here, so I'm not that cross. We still have a header and a turbo somewhere in this giant ass box. And the intercooler is pretty tight, it's heavy. I'm sure it's gonna intercool pretty well. So
You need to paint it black.
see about that. Plasti dip it and then have it like smoke when it gets too hot.
Just black.
It looks cool though. I think it'll be fine. Yeah. Considering we're not gonna be pushing like 30 psi or nothing.
No, not at all.
Our next bit of goodies is the gasket. What's wrong with it?
Bent.
It's straight, dude. Once you bolt it down, it'll be fire.
Exactly.
Stop bending it.
I was fixing
You're
it.
bending it more. And then our turbo manifold. Bring it into the light. There we go. It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I'll take it. Pretty turbo-y.
It's pretty nice. Decent.
What's our next goodie?
The wastegate.
Looks pretty solid.
Yeah.
I can probably use it.
Yeah. And everything for it. A spacer. Another one.
Bolts.
Some stuff.
Cool.
Oil line. Some hoses for the boost controller. It's probably the boost gauge. No, well, and all the stuff for the glove valve.
Looks pretty similar to that other thing we just had.
It does, but this one goes here on your piping before the mass airflow sensor and stuff, and this is what goes.
That'll be the best part, other than the turbo.
Yeah, that's the one that goes.
Let's continue browsing.
All the tubing and silicone hoses
That'll be useful.
and the clamps.
Those are things we need, right?
Kinda. They fit. Well, I don't think we'll need this one at all.
Because it's giant.
Yeah.
And here we finally get to the best part.
An empty box.
They just forget to include it.
Gaskets.
You just drop it. That's the first thing you do.
That'd be fire.
That wouldn't be fire, actually.
A turbo.
Look at it. Oh, dude, I'm so excited. It just turns on and cuts your finger off.
That'd be brutal.
Spins at 125K. Not much going on in there right now.
No.
Soon there'll be a lot of stuff going on. A lot of new noises, a lot of new power.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
There may be more stuff somewhere.
Oh, I'm sure there's plenty of stuff we haven't fully unboxed yet.
Yeah.